It is time. Oh, this music, or it's not even really music, it's just background scariness. But we're here. Sorry, we're running a little late. We've got a lot of things happening. And not the least of which, I'm seeing us, watching us. Sorry, we are now live on Instagram.
That's exciting.
It is exciting. It is. Well, you know what's even more exciting than that is seeing all your friendly faces. And we will see them momentarily. Oops. And just like so. Hello. So we're down one castmate right now, and they'll be arriving here shortly. But the crew is all here. Why don't we go ahead and introduce ourselves? We'll start with you, Phil or Joseph, and then we'll go down to me, and then hand it off to Ian.
All right, Joseph Ford here, playing Felix Krychek. Hi, Marks, if you know where the name comes from. He's a paranormal investigator. He's one of the founding members of Team Spooky, which he's a young graduate student of Miskatonic University, and he's out to get it done and spank some paranormal butt in an academic sort of way, not physical at all.
Love it. Again, I just want to say hey to everybody on Instagram. They're going to change the layout on this so that you can see us a little better in the future, but it's good to see you all logging in. All right, Shoshi.
All right. Hi. I'm Shoshana. I play Sophie Stella, teenage runaway, living in New York, member of, she's an adult now, but member of Team Spooky, doing just fine.
Just fine. It's all good. Love it. All right, so I'm Jason Whitting, and I am a ex-NASA person who, saw something through the microscope, through the thing that you look at to see the stars. That thing. That's the one. That's it. And saw something in space, and I'm convinced that we are not alone. And so I've sought out the comfort of Team Spooky as we find ourselves in very uncomfortable situations.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I feel like our energy is a little bit discombobulated this evening, but we'll get going once we get
We'll get there. Yeah.
I'm Ian Lemke. I'm a developer for Green Running Publishing, and I'm the game master tonight for Cthulhu Awakens. This is part 3 of the collective. This is actually a second adventure. We did an earlier adventure, Revelations of the Bakai, about a year ago with the same characters. So the same characters are back. Super briefly, if you want to catch up, the other videos are available online. They're available, but basically our characters were invited to a convention of the supernatural and UFOs and all that sort of thing called the Collective. But this convention was a very elite kind of thing. It takes place in the Caribbean. It's been all expenses paid for our characters here, who are experts in the field and are giving panels and the like. But they have sensed that there is something wrong. Something's not quite right. The first night during the reception, some people came running back, who walked down the beach, came running back screaming about how they'd seen something strange coming out of the ocean, and they took pictures of it, but no pictures were there. And the next morning, one of them was missing entirely, didn't show up for breakfast, and the other two, who had been very vivacious and outgoing, were very subdued, not even talking really to each other. Barely, when people tried to engage them a little bit in conversation, they just didn't. They were like, "Yep, whatever, okay," and then went back to eating. I think right now were looking at everyone's been gathered back in the lobby or near the lobby, and you were discussing what the group was going to do next. There's some panels. There's some panels. Oh yeah, sorry. We have our missing player coming in.
I was just gonna say, yeah, I was gonna run and grab Ava. She had to step away. We don't want to do anything without her.
Nope. There she is.
Hey!
Hi. How's your audio?
So I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I cannot hear you.
Oh,
so it's a party.
We can hear you.
Yeah, there's
We hear
something.
you.
There's definitely
We
something
hear
going
you.
on. Yeah, there's something
We
going
hear
on.
you.
Let Troy. Wait.
I'm running with scissors.
Let's take a minute and see if we can get everybody in here.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, nice.
Yay!
Yeah, we're all together again.
Yeah. Just pro tip for all us watching. Having children is a choice. Especially when you have 2 boys. And it turns into Thunderdome in your house. Yeah.
Not a problem.
We're
Yeah,
glad you're here.
we're so glad you're here.
made it.
And, yeah. You did it. Now we can really, explore the supernatural with all that pent up mom energy you've got.
Right?
We had just introduced everybody except for you. So if you want to take a moment.
Hi. As you can tell, my name is May Hammer. I'm a mother of 2 Mad Max children. I'm a cosplayer, costumer, and I do Ren Fair stuff. And I'm gonna keep it brief. There we go.
Hey,
A little bit about Ava.
That's the theme of the night, actually.
Oh, Ava. She is a silver spoon in the mouth girl from New Orleans that has finally made it on Broadway. And see, she survives this, so she can stay on Broadway.
Nice.
Yep. All right. So jump back in as quickly as we can. You had gathered in the lobby. You were discussing things about this tooth you saw handed off from a new arrival. Alex. No, wait. What's his name? Michael Carter. I realized I duplicated the name there. That's great. Michael Carter and Beth Jones, Dr. Beth Jones. When he had arrived this morning, that sort of like made a beeline for her. They talked real quickly. She kind of berated him about something, like she didn't want him coming up and talking to her, and she handed something off to him, which turned out to be a little tooth in a bag that you got a little glimpse at. And Ava found the empty baggie in the restroom. So something had been done with the tooth. I had said before we started playing, I wanted to have Jason, since we actually worked out Jason's specialties and specialization and talents. I wanted to have you go ahead and give me an intelligence test. And actually, you can use security.
Okay, nice. I'm
Quite
sorry.
appropriate, but I'm going to allow it given the nature of your specialization.
And of course, my character sheet is not up.
Sure. No, shouldn't be.
Why would it be? What are we doing here?
Just to give you a little more clue before you move on.
I mean, is anything actually working tonight?
No, absolutely nothing is working tonight.
All of us, we're all
yeah.
working tonight.
Yeah, exactly. What works for me is when we all get to hang out and have some fun. And,
Exactly.
all this stuff can be gosh darned. There we go. Whoops, that's not it. Character. Nope. Help me. Where's my... Why can't I pick up what I'm needing to pick up here?
I don't know. I can do it for you if you'd like. I got your sheet up. Let me see if I can... The sheet should be showing on the screen.
I think I know why.
There. Do you got it? Or you want me to make the test?
Why is it not? Yeah, it's not showing on the screen for me. Maybe I need to log out of Roll20 and log back in.
Or just, if you refresh it, it might fix
Oh,
it.
yeah, sure. I'll do that. That should do it. Hold on.
We're gonna mess around with so many things. Who knows?
Right.
Yeah, I've got windows on windows and tabs on windows.
That part.
Yeah.
There's a Jason blank character sheet up. He has no skills on it.
There
does
is.
have skills. Don't worry about it. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I was like,
Roll20's
what's
gonna fail on us
happening?
tonight.
Yeah, it says no skills on my end, so okay, there you go.
They're supposed to be secret.
You have secret skills.
They're my secret skills.
And that's why we're working together and not against each other, because otherwise we'd all be killing each other.
Right, we absolutely would.
Well, the only one that has combat skills is Sophie, so we all, yeah.
I got some bare knuckles, because them streets, though. I don't know. French Quarter.
Yeah, I've got like some security skills.
Are you able to give me that security test?
I'm working on it. Yeah, I for some reason it's just not. I just don't have it.
I'm gonna roll it for you then. Let's.
Hey, thank you.
All I have to do is click on your sheet. 15. So no stunt points, but tooth. You start thinking about like how a tooth could apply. What could a tooth be used for? You know from your what little security background and reading James Bond novels and the like that or various spy novels, a tooth can be used as a security. Like you can, if you pull a molar out, you can shove one in there that has tracking, even communications,
Sure.
or a poison tooth. So these are some things that a tooth like that might be used for. There's other possibilities, of course, too, but they're sort of off the top of your head, the things that might be possible.
Gotcha.
It could be a spy device of some kind. used
Okay. All right.
And given the sort of clandestine nature of the way the two of them talked, it was a little bit weird.
Interesting. Yeah. That's why we're all suspicious. But and we've got the bag. Is there any way for me to check if there's any residue of anything, or see if it's a poison tooth or a radio tooth, or?
I mean, there's no way of telling from the bag at all. But it just it's something that occurs to you that these are possibilities.
Okay. Well, of course, I'm sharing this right away so that we can.
Sure. Everybody
knows what's what.
And then there was some discussion about going upstairs, trying to get to the second floor.
I believe we split up. Weren't we going to? Some of us were headed over to talk. Go ahead, Joseph.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I said. It was Felix and Jason. We're going to go to the front desk to make a one of the key cards or key watches.
Right.
I had got a really good role with one of the staff, the lady from Nigeria. My thing was to distract her while she was at the desk. Jason was going to use his computer skills and make magic and make us a key to get it upstairs.
That's right.
And Bob's your uncle. There he is.
He really is.
Really?
That was Ibarra. Her last name is Ms. Ibarra. You made a good role, but then you also referred to her being from Jamaica when she's from Jamaica.
That's right.
Disrespectful. The disrespect.
That's great.
But yeah, you can try to see if you can get some assistance from her, and then.
Well, it's less of assistance. I don't really want to get her in trouble. I just want to keep her busy while Jason does his thing. I don't want to say, "Hey, can you help me break the law and get you fired?" I'm not that type of guy. I just want her, "Hey, can you help me with this?" Or, "What are you doing tonight?" Or,
I think all of us are. I think we're all pretty conscious.
And while you all were doing that, what are Ava and Sophie?
So I think we were heading down to be a distraction. So if we figure out something's going on, that I can magically faint, since I was so good with that underwear trick. That we're if we need to be a distraction, I can facilitate that by drawing all the attention. You know what? We may just do that anyway. Thank you.
Well, let's start.
Nobody's minding it.
Let's start figuring out how they were going to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Ava. Were we going to go try and talk to Millie's friends again? As well?
I think we were going to try to, but I think we were also going to, since we know Millie's missing, I think we're also going to just try and roam around the downstairs area where everyone was milling about, going
and
check
then like
stuff.
check with the fairy. That's right. Okay, cool.
Yeah, did we? When did we decided that we were going to get the key and then go to the second floor together, right? All of us.
Oh, I thought we were causing the distraction so that way nobody comes up and they all stay down there because of foolishness. I mean, if that's cool with y'all, I'm just.
It's super. Yeah.
Whichever way, whatever you all want to do.
Yeah.
So first, trying to get the watch thing done. How is Felix? How are you going to go about this? Ronaldo is back at the front desk. Ibarra is probably she was assistant front desk. She filled in. Yeah, she filled in on front desk when he wasn't there. So, I'll just say she's nearby cleaning something. She's just and answering questions for guests.
And where's Ronaldo?
Ronaldo's at the desk.
He's at the desk. Okay.
Yeah, he came back to the desk.
I don't know that
he is the hotel manager. Yeah.
I'm not sure that she's our focus, Felix.
Yeah, but I can use her to get Ronaldo.
To get him over there too? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna not walk up to the desk so he doesn't think he needs to stand there.
Right. So
the minute I see you do your thing,
you'll know when I'm doing my thing, I will give you a clue. Like
he's not looking.
Sounds
good. So I'm gonna
All right.
I'm gonna go up to her and prefer to use rolls for this because I'm bad when doing this. But
yeah, you can just tell me what you want to try and do.
I'm going to basically try to get her to get Ronaldo to come over and deal with a personal issue that I might have that I need high-level management to deal with.
What's the issue?
The issue is simply that my accommodations is not correct. And I personally think it's because I'm from Baltimore. You don't like people from Baltimore. And
oh my god!
And I can tell the way some of the staff is looking at me. They're like, hide the stuff because he's from Baltimore. They've been
but they didn't hide stuff from me. They didn't have stuff from me. Dang.
And they're pushing a lot of crab dip in my way because he's from Baltimore, so he must like crab dip.
Oh my god!
Give me a persuasion test.
Go ahead. I need to have a powwow with with them.
Go ahead.
I need it now. Not you. No,
you've got a communications 4 and you have a persuasion focus. So yeah, go ahead and give me that test.
Alrighty, so let's see if that works. Persuasion.
Click that persuasion.
Oh, that so sucked. That is so sucky.
So she does not seem convinced that it's like she's like, look, there is no way that you're being I don't even know where Baltimore is. Is that a city? Is it what? Anyway, we can just go over to the desk and talk to him if you want.
See, the thing is, I'm not blaming you because you look like you're from Baltimore too. I'm saying that Ronaldo doesn't look like he's from Baltimore, and that's the problem.
Okay, so come to the desk with me.
Well, I gotta come to the desk now. Can he come over here for a second? I mean, come on.
20 feet away.
So while they're talking, can I just, as I put them on pause, can I walk up to Ronaldo and say, what are they doing over there? It seems like they're getting really upset.
I see what you're gonna try and get him to. All right, I gotcha. Good follow up. Give me a communications test.
All right, let me get there.
If you can't, I will just let me know. I'll click it for you again. All right.
Oh yeah, that's the roll.
A 16 and a 6 on the stunt die. If you'll remember, the higher the stunt die, the better the success. So that's good.
Nice.
It's like, I don't know. He seems to be harassing one of my employees. Do you mind just keeping an eye here for a moment?
Yeah, absolutely happy to stand here. Yeah, not a problem.
And
thank you.
Ronaldo goes.
He's like, would you keep an eye on things? So I'm like literally in. And couldn't be more in.
All right.
I'll depend that Felix is. I'll just presume that he's going to keep him entangled over there, talking about Baltimore.
So he comes over, and Ronaldo's like, "What is wrong here? What? Why are you harassing my staff?"
Oh, me harassing? Oh, so what? People from Baltimore, they can't keep their calm or anything like that? Oh,
so you're having a meltdown
I'm just
in the middle
a mad
of the
Baltimore man now, right? Oh, but you don't even know who Lamar Jackson is, do you?
Wow.
So
That's escalated.
going back to Jason,
That's so good. Yeah.
He had pointed out there's basically like a little device on the desk that you touch the watch to while you program in. There's a list. You can program what access people have.
Yeah.
If you want to give me, it would be computer. You could use security too, but in this case, a computer test real quick. And
Yes.
It's on your front sheet.
There's my
There you
front
go.
sheet.
It's under intelligence computers.
Intelligence computers. I've found you.
Yes. And you got a 10 this time, but it's not that hard. So you got 2 stunt points.
Yeah.
You get into the system. That was high enough because it's really not. You just need to know what you're doing there. You managed to. Whose access do you want to give the? You see all of the staff listed and all of the guests. A few of the staff are locked away behind higher security. In other words, like you cannot give access. Like Mr. Chen access or Laura Tremblay access or Richard Egley chat, like the hosts of the thing. But,
I see. I was thinking more along the okay.
But there are regular security people. There are other security people that you could give them that that level of access.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. So for some reason in my mind, I thought we were having one bracelet that we were going to reprogram to get us in and out.
You will be basically using yours.
Yeah,
you'll be giving it access to someone else's access. So
and
like,
can I access anybody else's and turn theirs on or off?
You could try. That would be a separate.
Okay.
Thing. Well, you could do that with any of those people that I just met. Like any of the guests, the regular security, regular like staff, including Ronaldo.
Gotcha. So what I'm going to do is for Team Spooky, I'm going to change all of our give us all access to the.
You can only do it with your watch because you got to do it.
Oh, because I'm right there. Okay.
Yeah, you have to actually touch the watch to the device to be able to.
I see. Smart GM. That's a smart GM. Yeah. I'm gonna. So I will. So I'm gonna give myself all the access, and I don't know if I want to take away anybody's access for fear that they will go, "What's wrong?" But I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind for something we might be able to do in the future. Get in here and maybe just mess things up so that it's stuck.
It looks like Ronaldo probably has the most of anyone from what you can see quickly. I mean, I imagine you're doing this very quickly. Like,
absolutely. While I'm there, is there any way for me to? Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do, and that decision took just split seconds. And then I'm wondering if.
Let me see how things are going back across.
Oh, fair
the
enough.
way.
Yes,
and we'll let you decide whether you want to try and do anything else.
Fair enough.
So Felix is having, like I said, a little meltdown in the middle of everything. And I can't. Felix, boom. Okay, there should be there. Oh, I hate it when this happens. But yeah, Felix, if you wish to, I mean, you're trying to explode this thing up?
I'm pretending I'm trying to keep calm, but every time they say something, I just basically turn it back on them. So you're asking me to calm down. So are you saying I'm upset now? Because I'm simply saying that the staff doesn't like people of my hometown.
Sir, okay. Well, this is a different person, so I will allow you another persuasion test. Do that first, and then I'll see how he reacts.
All right. So
you want at least an 11. Higher is better, or
higher is better.
Stunt points would be better.
Right. So I'm I'm basically saying, you know,
just give me that persuasion test, and you got a 14
Hey.
with 5 stun points. Okay,
Nice.
So you have his attention. How long do you want to hold his attention?
I'm glaring over at Jason every now and then. I'm like, you know, as soon as I see Jason give me then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let that go.
So Jason, since he got 5 stun points, I'm going to say that you could attempt 2 other actions on the computer, whatever those that you want to do. I mean, he has Ronaldo's full attention, and basically anybody else in the lobby or around.
Have you even heard of crab chips? Have you even heard of crab chips?
So
why is there no tasty cakes in the damn buffet?
So what I want to do are 2.
No.
There are 2 things I want to do. I want to activate Team Spooky's.
You have your watch.
Activated
with Ronaldo. You can't.
But can I turn? Hold on. Let me finish the thought here. I just want to see if I can look at their watches and see what kind of is there tracking that I could turn on or off? Yeah.
Yes. There is tracking that you on all of the watches.
I would like to disable it on our watches. Not on our watch.
Give me a security test. You need a 9.
Okay. I need to die. What?
You need a 9.
Oh,
a 9. Okay. 9. It's not hard. But wow. So trying to figure out what to give you for that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You turn off I would say one if you want, you can turn off the tracking and make it very not obvious, basically. Like they'd be highlighted or something.
Yeah.
If it was off, but you're able to obscure it. So no one's going to notice unless they look at it. Like actually go into your file and examine. Another bit that I will give you that you notice is that Millie's watch is still active and is pinging on the island.
Okay.
And it is pinging below you.
Okay, good to know.
Like underneath.
Underneath.
Ground
Okay.
level. Yeah.
Roll.
Interesting. And we're thanks, Tepo. Okay, and so that was that, and then okay, so I've wiped this off.
One more thing if you want.
One more thing is that it's like a kid in the candy store. How can I mess with the GM security setup? I think what I want to do is, so I've given myself all of the powers, all of the
as much access as Ronaldo has, anyway.
Yeah, and is there? I just can't think of another thing. I mean, now that we can not be tracked.
Do you have any other questions? Anything you'd want to know about? Because there's a lot of information on the facility and such here.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Is there a schematic? Is there like a something I can kind of? I also have photographic memory.
Sure. So you memorize as much as you can. Which I'll get to you in a second.
Sure.
One thing there is, if you're trying to do that, what you can tell is there is a sub level.
Yeah.
That is, but there is no schematic for the sub level.
Okay.
Everything on the second level, because that's where you're looking at going, looks fair, at least as far as the schematics are showing, looks fairly normal. There's kitchens, storage, they have a security room up there, all the things basically it's all the service type, cleaning,
right,
storage supplies, all that. And in fact, you can flip through the cameras real quick there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If I could figure out,
that could be your other So yeah, you can actually flip through the cameras to the second floor, and at least as far as you think, you're able to see the whole place. You don't see anything that looks weird. I mean, you just see people doing their hotel duties.
Gotcha.
Hotel service people.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah. And then because I have photographic memory, I'm just going to look at all the contents of the hard drive and memorize it really fast.
Everything. Sure. No.
Just kidding.
Whoa,
I'll take pictures with my eyes. Right? Yeah, exactly.
You did really well there. And at that point, Ron, the commotion over there seems to be settling down a little bit. Everyone's like, okay, look, whatever you need, we'll get all those food things. They'll be here tomorrow. Everything's okay, right?
Are we talking about apple pies or that crap? I need to get eclairs.
Right, I'm gonna walk over and say, all right, okay, Felix, let's get a quesadilla.
Right. Do you know who John Waters is?
John Waters?
I'm asking them. Do you know who John Waters is?
No, I don't know who John Waters is. Please, if there's anything else I can do for you, all the things you asked for will be here tomorrow. I don't know what else to tell you. And he's walking back.
We didn't land in Baltimore. Baltimore landed on us. Let's go, Jess.
He just looks
all right.
I'm confused.
All right. I'm going to jump over to Ava and Sophie. What you all were doing during that
distraction.
They didn't need a distraction for that.
Yeah, distraction. I meant like while they're on the second floor.
Right, I know.
But are we gonna go find? I mean, really though, they did a better job than me. Why did nobody pull off their boxers? No. So
yeah.
Do we want to go try to find Millie's friends again and see if they're still being weird?
Yeah.
So we know. Well, I know what lecture that Kiko would be in. Do I know if that lecture is happening today and or what time today?
Hers is tomorrow.
Okay, cool. We're going on the hunt for Kiko and her boy of the day.
The place isn't that big, so you can sort of wander through.
Kiko and the man.
Not going to require any test, but you wander around for a little bit and maybe even ask some of the staff or whatnot. And you find them actually, they're not attending any of the things which you'd expect. They're actually sitting out on a patio, by the pool by themselves, sipping drinks. Either you can't tell if they're alcoholic or not, but they look fruity.
I will approach and be a lot more gentle and wave and say, "Hey guys, how you doing?"
He's holding a tablet when you come up, and she's just lying there with her eyes closed. They sort of look up, and he puts the tablet down, and he looks at you. Yes.
Oh, are you guys enjoying the sun? I wish I could be doing that right now, personally, because sadly I have to prepare. But Kiko
wasn't feeling very well, so we thought we'd just relax.
Oh, and so she'll look at Kiko. Are you feeling okay? What's wrong?
I'm fine.
Okay.
She takes a sip of her drink. Straw.
I just worried I feel like we all were having way more fun on the plane, but it could have also been the great champagne too. And now we're back to work reality, I suppose.
Okay.
Dang.
He really is. He's kind of just like, all right.
Okay. Well, have you seen your other friend? I was hoping to talk to her about some stuff with my lecture.
Yeah, where's Millie?
Millie? Oh, Millie? She's the one who... Yeah, Millie. I don't know. We haven't seen her this morning.
Oh.
Did you see her last night?
No. Not
Did you know that she left?
No, I didn't know she left.
Oh, yeah, they said she checked out late last night.
Shoshi, give me an empathy test. Perception, empathy. Turn number 9.
Can I help too?
Yeah, don't need doing this.
Dang, okay.
She got it. So, I would allow.
Oh, no, never mind.
I will say you were both successful. We'll just call it that. But the when he put that pad down, the tablet down, he clearly did not want you to see it. Like he put it down very quick, like he didn't want you to see what was on it. And he just, he's fixated on Ava at the moment. Is there anything else?
Oh no, I was just checking in on new people I've met. But I will.
We did meet, right? Yes. It was good to meet you then.
Okay, same. And she'll just turn around.
I was here checking up on Millie because I know her, and I thought you did.
No, not really.
Did she have like a roommate or anything?
How would I know?
I don't know. It seemed like you got a little friendly, so I thought maybe you might care about another person, but I guess not. So have a great time in the sun. I'm gonna walk away.
Nice.
He's angry.
Dang! Dang!
No, I mean, he just flat-faced, not having much of an emotional reaction at all.
Well,
Jerks.
Ava's just, girl, you can tell they're being weird. Something's not right. So
You're right.
something is very wrong. Obviously, we got wasted on the plane, and they tried to make their unicorn, and then they try to have a unicorn, and now they don't give a crap about anything other than sitting in the sun, staring at tablets, and being disassociated from the world.
Hiding something on that tablet, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Hey, can you come with me? I want to check with the fairy and see if Millie actually got off the island last night.
Now, come on, girl. Didn't we check that? There was not even a scheduled ferry, but okay, girl, whatever you say.
Ferry did come in and leave this morning.
I want to confirm it with the.
Okay.
There is a dock out there, and there is sort of a caretaker, an outdoor caretaker who helps people with umbrellas, any beach stuff they need or anything on the docks, So you could talk to them, but there's no ferry here.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go and talk to the dock people. What could go wrong?
To the dock workers.
No, it's just it's one young man, Tom. He's about what you'd expect for a beach boy, about 6 feet.
So there is a cabana boy.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's ripped,
finally,
and man bun, the whole deal.
Not the man bun. So it's the himbo. That's gonna make it better.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yay, himbos. Okay.
Hey, how can I help you? Need some towels?
Yeah, actually. Do you need? I'm so sorry. We're just here. Sophie, go for it. And she's just staring.
Sophie doesn't care doesn't affect her at all.
That's so good.
Yeah. Have you? Do you know the ferry schedule when it comes in and leaves and stuff?
Oh, the ferry. Yeah. I don't know if there's a schedule, really. I think it's just going to be back at the end of the weekend. No more guests are expected or anything, so there'd be no reason for it to come back.
So there's no way somebody would have left on it last night, right?
There wasn't a ferry here last night. It just came in this morning with a few new guests.
Oh, can you take tours on the ferry?
No, it's a private company we rent. We just rent from the...
Cool. And how long have you been working here?
Oh, I just got the job. I've only been out here for about a week. This place isn't even really open yet.
Oh, and where are you from?
Michigan.
They build different. Hi, I'm Ava.
I'm Tom. Nice to meet you.
So, You don't take people out on rides on the ferry?
No, there's no. It's not here.
Okay. Anyway, so oh Lord, let me see. I'm gonna want to use this himbo later. You know what? She's gonna pull out a card, one of her personal cards, and I want to use persuasion to be like, "Well, call me if you need anything. I'm in room such and such."
You can give him your watch number.
Yeah.
Your watch number.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's how he can contact you. Yeah.
That's right. We don't have phones.
Oh, go ahead and make a persuasion test, and not that you
just
really
for giggles. Let's see what happens. Now watch. That's the one time I fail a persuade. Oh, okay.
Nope, you didn't fail. You got an 18, 5 on the stunt die. All right. Yeah. He takes the card. He sticks it in his. Well, he's only wearing swim trunks, so.
Don't lose that. You got pocket. I mean, yeah. Thank you for the info.
No worry. I got a good memory anyway, so yeah.
I'm sure you do. I'll be around for breakfast tomorrow and dinner.
Well, I don't do
drinks.
anything after dark. I'm off this evening.
Cool. All right, Sophie. I think all the things we need have been gathered here.
Yeah, all the things that you need have been.
No, we got information. Yes, we have.
Let me just have one more. One more question.
No, go for it.
Sure.
So you work at the hotel?
Well, I handle things out on the beach here. I get chairs, or I can bring people drinks, or whatever you might need. That's
Sure. So like
here to entertain the guests.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I give amazing foot rubs too.
Noted.
Really? I'm sorry.
God.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know one person who'd be interested in that. But so like, say if someone were to check out of the hotel,
right,
at night, where would they go? Like, do you guys stay here? Where is there any other place to be other than this hotel on the island?
No, it's only a few miles diameter, and it's mostly rocky, and there's a mountain.
That's what I thought. Yeah. All right, cool. Thanks for your help.
You saying she checked out last night?
Maybe.
All right, because I there's nowhere. I mean, she could have sat out on the beach or on the dock and waited, I suppose.
You didn't see anything like that, right?
No, I didn't see anybody out here.
You didn't see anything weird last night on the beach, did you?
No, I wasn't really out past. I helped clean up after the reception, and that's about it. And I know no one else left on the morning ferry either. So she didn't. When they came in and left, no one left other than the only people left were people running the ferry.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
She's
Cool.
probably still here somewhere. Are you sure she's not in her room?
Yeah, she's probably just in her room.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. See you later.
Maybe it's time to meet back up with the boys.
So she's gonna walk away and just and she's gonna turn. Oh my God! Yes, please. Like she's just rolling her eyes.
The timing on the background music was perfect.
Right? That hurt my soul a little bit. Okay, let's go find the guys and see if they've left for the second floor yet.
All right. Probably not. If you all did that while they were doing the whole thing, they're probably just sitting by it's sort of a cafe outside of the restaurant. You can get food 24 hours, 24/7 there pretty much, and then there's the main restaurant itself. So they're probably just meeting back up, say, by the cafe. So you all merge back together as a group.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I was just going to say, I've learned a couple things. One is that this watch will get us into any door that there is. I hope. And
Good work.
what was her name again? It was, who's the missing tooth?
Millie. Oh, Millie? Or
whose watch did I see?
Oh, yeah,
Pinging.
Millie's. Yeah,
okay,
Millie's
that's
was
what I thought.
pinging. Yeah, a good
Yeah.
distance below.
Yeah, and when I looked at the map, I looked at the schematics of the space, and I saw that there's something down below us. Millie's watch was pinging on the security network. Oh, and I also removed us all from the. They can't view us anymore. I've turned the monitoring is off.
Well, that's helpful.
What's that?
Tracking.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a very important distinction. Yeah. So yeah, they can't track us.
Okay.
Yeah. What is downstairs? How do we get there?
I don't know.
Did you?
Oh, well, the other thing I forgot too is the second floor looks pretty bland. Like it's pretty just offices and yeah.
I'm just curious. You said you memorized the floor plans.
I did. Yeah.
So, do you see anything that would lead us downstairs?
I didn't. Did I, Ian? I think I asked you that.
How
do I get downstairs?
There's stairwells that you have not been into, and then there are multiple elevators. When you went up to your rooms before, it's sort of a flat screen. It's not like buttons, but the buttons are like touch screen kind of thing.
Yeah.
You did not see there was no touch screen came up for anything below. However, neither did anything for the second floor. Like only the floors you had access to showed up on the touch screen.
So I'm wondering if we use the watch in the elevator, if it'll open up and it'll show us other floors.
That's a good possibility. We have to be careful though when we use it that we don't somehow set off security. Is that a possibility?
He doesn't know enough about
I mean, I do have security as a skill.
Right.
Yeah.
Based on what you've seen so far, do you think that if we were to inquire about the other floors, would that set off any, let's say, alarms, but any signals or anything like that?
I think if we were to enter in, they're not tracking us actively, and so I think we'll be fine.
Okay.
Well, shall we go do it now, you think?
What time is it?
11.
Well, we also did head out. Kiko and her entanglement are still weird. We did find a guy on the dock that's from Michigan that serves drinks and gives out towels and gives good foot rubs. And apparently there was not a single ferry here last night. The last one came this morning, and he doesn't remember seeing anybody leave on it, only some few people that came in. You're welcome. I lost brain cells talking to this man.
I saw it happen right in front of me. It was incredible.
You've given it for Team Spooky. That's all to it. You're giving it up.
God, I need
First
a
you gave up
brain.
the draws, now you gave up the brain cells.
I just
is there
look,
no
the
end to your sacrifice?
draws are fine, but talking to a man with no brain, I that's why I can only oh my God.
You don't suffer fools. All right, well, let's head over to the elevator and get to wherever we can. I mean, if we can see something, then great.
Is there a lot of people around?
There are people. I mean, most of the people are in conferences, in different panels and such, because it's a convention, right? But there are people. There's some people in the cafe. There's people wander around. There's some people down by the pool. But the majority, like of the seven, what do we have here total? But anyway, the majority of the people are in the conferences. So there are a few people around, but it's not crowded. You can get in an elevator by yourself.
Yeah,
if that's what you're asking.
Maybe this is the best time, or we can wait till midnight.
So yeah, I was about to ask, do we want to all four of us to go up there, or do we want to try and do the strategy of having somebody down here to just cause a disruption if y'all are going to go be sneaky? Well, obviously downstairs we want to go together, but if y'all want to just see whose offices might be upstairs, because it might be certain people's offices.
I wonder too if
I do have a plan for that.
If we all go down, and we aren't able to get back up, like having somebody not trapped in wherever this is
might be smart.
Yeah, that's smart. I agree with you.
So you did manage to look through security cameras at all of the second level quickly, but you did scan them.
Yeah.
And like I said, you saw some offices, kitchens, storage, supply. There is a security room where they have, where you saw that they have more cameras and more where they can review all the video and such, and see everything from security cameras. And you think you saw all the rooms.
Gotcha.
On that level.
So you're saying that I should be fairly confident that it's all pretty.
I mean, you could go up and dig through drawers and offices and things like that, but you don't see anything mysterious. You didn't see nothing caught your attention. You're
Jason's
pretty sure that
had
the
enough of the
floor
drawers.
is a service floor.
Yeah,
Jason's had enough drawers for this particular adventure.
I think maybe we should just skip the second floor for right now and just focus on the basement, because that's where the woman may be. Millie may be.
Oh, and her watch is pinging, which means she can, the sensors sense the watch no matter how far down it is. So we can be in, like, if something weird happens, I can say, I need a quesadilla.
I don't like how you said how far down.
Also, we're still working on their network. And if
Yeah.
you're working on the bad guys' network, they can do almost anything.
True. I'm just saying we got to get. I really want to know what's happened to her, and I want to see if she has all of her teeth.
Well, I'm also just
right.
concerned, like you said, if y'all get stuck down there and we all get stuck down there, we have a problem.
Yeah, that's true.
So do we want to, if we pair up 2 and 2, we can see what happens.
Well, there's the other
I just
problem.
need to know
He's
who's
the
going to
only
be
one.
my buddy for this, huh?
He's the only one that could get down there. So if there is a problem, no one else could get down there.
Oh, I can open the door, and someone with me can get in.
Right, but you're the only one. But if we leave somebody up here, then if there's a problem down there, we have no access.
That's true. That's true. I could let someone in, or I can give you the watch and go in, and you have the watch, and we trade watches, or something like that, so that whomever's up top has unfettered access.
Well, the thing is, though, you need to watch, because once you get down there may be other doors that you would need to unlock.
It's true. That's true. If we all go together, we have the might of the 4 of us. We've been in some pretty tricky situations.
We have the might of the 3 of us, because I'm just there to be pretty.
You did pretty well the last time.
I've seen you in action, my friend.
Yeah, you're.
And pretty goes a long way sometimes.
I don't know with
underestimate
monsters that it can.
pretty. Don't underestimate pretty. It can help you out sometimes.
And
You
I've
mean with
seen you,
tempo?
and I've seen you when you're not so pretty, and you kick some ass.
All right, we're just gonna all die together then. Let's do it.
Yeah, if we're gonna die, let's die together.
Let's do it. Yeah. All
Every
right.
time I die, I prefer to die together.
Wait, I didn't have a living. Okay, that's fine. Let's go.
All right, so
All right.
checking one of the elevators. You put your watch to it. All of the floors show up at this point.
Oh,
1, 2,
okay.
3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4 up. And there is a sub-level showing as well. But a little box enters up to it, and a keypad pops up, and it says, enter code. And it's like a 4-digit
Son
number.
of a gun. Okay.
I got a question. Is the code? Is it an actual pad, a physical pad?
It's a pin. It's a pin. It's a pin.
But it's not a virtual pad. It's a physical button.
No. Like a pad, a
Touchscreen.
keypad touchscreen. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm going to. Can I try something using investigation?
Investigation's a social skill. Forensics would be.
Forensics, then. Yeah.
Yeah, you can use forensics. Yes.
I'm going to look at it because I did something like this recently. I'm going to look at it from the side, the touchscreen from the side. If you're using the same digits over
You'll be able to
and
tell
over
which
again,
digits are used. Yes. Go
Yep.
ahead. Give me a forensics test.
All right. Come on. Come on. There you go. Sorry about this. This is not you, it's me. 6.
16. 3 digits have been used. 7, 1, and 3.
And how many? There
are 4 digits.
Oh yeah.
It's a 4-digit code. So one of them is used twice, essentially. But you don't know the order, but you do know which 3 numbers are used.
Which one? What was 7, 1, and 3?
Yeah.
Any idea those numbers mean any reference to anybody that might connection to this
I'm
island?
trying to think if they spell anything.
I mean, it could, but you don't have any thoughts on that.
My initial reaction was to go with Leet, as Squire mentions in chat, just because, why? But that seems strange. It seems a little flippant. But I'm gonna try it.
To do what?
1337.
1337.
Not
No, it does not open. Good. That's a good.
Thanks, Squire. But yeah, that's shoot. And what does it do?
Nothing. It just and it clears out.
I assume
Okay,
that
awesome.
it might be 3, maybe 3 try one, because usually it 3 tries me out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try 1137.
No.
Anybody else want to give it a rando shot?
You know what? Just for good measure, since there's 4 of us. Okay, so Jason, you did 1337.
Yeah.
Felix did 1137.
So I'm going to give Felix this. Jason, this with your security skills and computer skills. Odds are, if you do a third one like that, it will probably lock you out. May trigger an alarm.
That's
I know. If you wait an hour, probably okay. But
cool down. Yeah. And I'll explain that because I think I would know for sure if I'm familiar. This seems pretty rudimentary.
You know what? We can't do it again because it would blow it away. I'm going to. Do you think we should try to use my relationship with the Nigerian lady and see if she might know?
I think that's pushing it, because that might be a little too sus at this point.
But does anyone have any other ideas?
Well, yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead. You're the smart one.
I was literally just gonna say, what do you think, Ava? Sophie?
Well, obviously the only way this is gonna work is if somebody gets kidnapped.
Okay. Tell me more.
I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there.
You're saying they're kidnapping people.
Okay, let's think about this. She left on a ferry that doesn't exist at night, and you said you found her watch.
No. You misunderstand what I mean.
Oh,
we know she was taken. But when you assume they're kidnapping people, I mean, we've had many cases where people have disappeared, and shall we say, they weren't the same when they were gone. But
I think what you're saying is we need to be kidnapped. Go get downstairs.
But we might get damaged and irreparable.
Oh, you mean like Kiko and her entanglement?
Kiko and Amir are acting a little weird since they
very extremely. Like a little, I mean a lot.
Like they don't seem to remember you
at all. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, my thoughts are, whatever they're doing to these people, they might do, instead of just kidnapping, they might do to one of us.
Wait, I have a question. Mm-hmm. So you all felt weird going to sleep, right?
And waking up, yeah.
And waking up or whatever. And I'm the only one that was ambient deep. But if they saw something and then went to sleep, what if they got wiped somehow because they saw something they shouldn't have?
Interesting. So, well, I'd hate them to use that technology on us.
That's what I'm worried about.
Then they wouldn't really know anything, would they?
Yeah, and also we're also assuming that they would even do something like that. They may just kick us off the island.
I mean,
yeah.
You think that, but we see how weird they are. So just putting that out there.
So what's the idea? So do we think that we should? One of the things we could do is you could stage a protest. Here in the elevator, and we can when one of them comes over, we can grab them, and the doors close, and we can say, "Take us downstairs or die."
I got this. Okay, yeah, that's gonna go over well. Okay, so if we want to like kidnap somebody to take us down there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me put on my Louboutins. They're pretty spiky. They can totally be a weapon. Then I'm gonna chug 3 glasses of Prosecco, and then I'm gonna down an Adderall, and we're just gonna wait for the heart palpitations to start, and then I'm totally having a heart attack. Well, a heart attack.
We should look at ourselves. You've got
Sophie. What do you think?
NASA scientists.
I don't like this idea.
Right, you have a NASA scientist, you have a Broadway star, and you have a Miskatonic academic. We're not scaring anybody.
Really though.
Through.
Look, my Louboutins are really pointy.
There's got to be a way of getting there without having to harm ourselves or kidnap someone.
Oh, it's not gonna harm. Like, this is not my first rodeo. Like, I usually have like 6 glasses. I mean, not bottles, glasses of Prosecco, and then pop like 2 Adderalls after rehearsal.
I don't like the sound of this.
Like talking to the Nigerian lady. I mean,
but honestly, you're yelling at her in the lobby about snacks.
Oh no, I was yelling at the other guy.
Yeah,
I thought she looked like she felt a little yelled at.
Kind of gave her a little bit.
Well, I can always give it a shot. I mean, if anyone has a better idea, I'm up for it. I'm with Sophie. I'm not big on the kidnapping people because.
Well, maybe there's maybe in the desks up on the second floor there's some kind of password. Or here's what we can do. Let's how about we do this? What if we tried 2, if we wait an hour and then tried another one and then wait an hour and then tried another one, then we only have 2 hours to wait.
Okay, so what's your understanding?
Oh wait, how many different permutations?
There's I think it's 4,000. I mean, not 4,000. I think 400 combinations.
Is it
we
really?
Could be doing this for weeks.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm committed. We will not stop this broadcast until.
What kind of a door? What kind of a door is it?
It's a elevator touchpad.
Wait, you said 4 numbers?
Yes, but only 3 numbers are used.
Oh, only 3 are used.
Right, he was able to tell by the smudges on the screen, basically, where the
Yeah, 3 numbers to use 4 times.
Yep.
I mean, the Nigerian lady is the only thing I can come up with. That's my thing in a hat.
Well, let's try it. Let's try it.
I mean, unless someone's really, really good at electronics.
Don't look at me.
If you're really good at electronics, from what I understand, and I'm not good at electronics, if you can get into it, the code has to be stored on a chip there somewhere. If you can tap into it, you may be able to find out which code
is that something you think you could do, Jason?
I could try, absolutely. I've got computer skills.
Hear me out. I still think maybe check an office upstairs. It might be written on a post-it somewhere, like I've seen my director do, because he's stupid.
That's a possibility too.
Gonna try to see if maybe there's something. What if I can get back into that computer, I can look again for some password stuff, or even a post-it maybe around the desk that I wouldn't have paid attention to before because I didn't know it was.
Oh my god, dude! I just thought of something. There was a joke once. If you can get into the computer, chances are the computer is hooked up to the front desk. Chances are the computer is hooked up to the security computer here. Since it is a digital number, you can do. You know what happens when you lose your password? You can reset it. You can reset the password, that 4-digit password, to the something we know. Now, mind you, there's going to be a problem because as soon as they realize their passwords isn't going to work, they might raise an alarm, but it will give us a window to get in. But the thing is, we're using your computer skill, which you may have. Not saying that you could do it from that computer, but it is a possibility.
Ava?
Don't you need like a two-factor authenticator for resetting passwords?
He's already gotten into. Well, the thing is, though, he's already gotten into the computer. He's gotten so deep into the computer, he's actually making other codes. So, two-factor authentication is great. Is mostly used when you're doing things like security database or a cloud or something.
I'm just going to sort of cut you guys short a little bit here. Yes, what you're suggesting seems like a reasonable possibility if he had like a half an hour to sit there at the front desk computer and really hack it.
Or roll 3 6s.
He was able to do some stuff that was fairly surface level because of that. But to be able to change, you would be fairly certain you would require time to do that. It might be possible. But you would have to be staying there for a long time and probably much longer than you would have, unless you, I don't know, do something to keep people away from the front desk.
Well, the thing is, too bad we don't have electronic equipment, because what you do in this case,
you don't. So
right.
All right, yeah.
Just saying.
What if I could probably get that panel open though? I do know how to break into things. So, like, if I got that panel open, is there something you could? You might be able to
hotwire the elevator if you crack the panel open. I am assuming you've all stepped out of the elevator at this point.
Yeah. We're just riding it up and down.
or you go out onto a balcony or something. Okay.
Yeah. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's. The options are right now have Felix talk with the front desk staff again, looking for some more of those Baltimore snacks, and then or break into it, have Sophie smash into it. So
you don't really have any good tools, but you could try to. The only downside is it'll probably be obvious, or at least apparent, that you broke into the thing. But you can give it a shot.
Well, how about this? What if we give me an opportunity to get on that computer one more time just to see if I can find anything, and if I don't, then we'll go to a more dramatic.
It is probably pushing your luck to try and get Ronaldo away from his computer at this point.
Fair enough.
You've already kind of distracted him and pulled him off twice. He's going to start.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so hear me out. I have a glass of champagne. I pop an Adderall. I wait for it to start kicking in, and then I pass out right in front of his desk.
You pass out.
Yes.
But then what does that? So what would that accomplish then? Were we having him? Because we don't need to just.
He's front desk. He's going to have to come over and you know what? Maybe don't do it there because security might show up. I don't know.
Yeah. Again, you're going to need at least 15, 20 minutes, half an hour. That you're not going to get that kind of time.
Yeah. Can one of you are any of you, how's your, how are you feeling about like intimidation or maybe scaring somebody into, sticking with us? And
I think Shoshi had mentioned, just trying to basically hotwire the
let's do that.
I
have a sense that that's the way to go.
There are I have a plethora of ways you could do this, but of the things you're talking about, that seems the most,
Yeah. Well, when the GM says, "Hey, you got an idea,"
there are other ways. There have been other things that have been suggested too that would definitely work. But creating too much of it, you've already created 2 diversions, is what I'm saying. And if you keep creating,
I agree with you. Yeah.
And Sophie would probably feel this really strongly. That you keep making diversions, and you're going to have eyes on you constantly. So, if you want to do that, you can. If the other one mentioned was go up to the try and get into some offices and see if you can find a code written down. That's not an unreasonable thing either.
Yeah. I'd rather do that
We
than
can't-
have Ava fake a heart attack.
And I'd rather try that first before I start going busting stuff up.
Let's do
Okay.
that. I agree.
So you want to go? You want to try and get up to the? Well, you can easily get to the second level.
Yeah, is this maybe the time when, I don't know, if maybe Sophie and I go up and you two keep watch, or we can split it any way that we want.
Yeah, I think that's a better idea. You and Sophie would be the better, in my opinion, would be the better choice. Sophie can handle herself, and you have to watch. And
What am I, chopped liver?
And I still want to talk to the Nigerian lady just to find out where she stays.
Do
Oh,
we
good.
that second floor, is it locked or is it just you're not supposed to go up there?
It's a service level, and so only staff have access to it. It is basically.
We could,
but there's nothing
basically-
else. But you have access from
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason's watch at this point. So yes,
Alright.
you're not supposed to be there.
Hey,
If you're
Jason,
careful, you might be able to sneak around and
Yeah.
not be noticed.
let's I don't know if you're into this idea, but if we both go change into our bathing suits and like wrap a towel around us and walk around like that on the second floor, I think we could probably make a pretty good case that we're like, oh
Lost.
man, I'm so sorry, we were just looking for a towel, like
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
not even I'm just trying to get back to my room, I came in from the ocean.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
We need to make
I
it
think
plausible. We need to make it plausible so that you're just not showing up in a bathing suit with a towel. So here's what I suggest. We go out to the beach for like 20 minutes. We get some sun. We get into the water. I text Himbo. He brings us towels. Y'all go upstairs.
sounds good.
Is
Do we?
this-
I
get
mean, you
any-
gotta make it realistic, my
Yeah,
guy. You gotta
sure,
commit to the bit.
But do we get any prosecco and Adderall? Is that part of the deal, or do we? No, just kidding.
No, just the Prosecco, not the Adderall.
All right.
All right.
The Adderall's for later.
Nice. Nice.
So, all right. So you do that. I'm just gonna you
Yeah.
towels, all that. Sophie and Jason sort of, with drinks in hand, go into the elevator. I'm gonna let you both sort of do this together. If you're trying to get the thing open and not make it look like you cracked it open hard, I'm actually going to allow your sleight of hand-ish, kind of, you can use that as a Sophie for like cracking it open, and then Jason, you'll make a security test to see if if you can hotwire it. Essentially, does that?
Yeah, I thought I had sleight of hand as well.
Well, yeah, but you're both. I figure, but you let both of you
Okay, fair enough.
have the
Yeah.
opportunity to have an aspect to this.
I just didn't know if I could help.
You don't have sleight of hand, actually.
I thought I had
No.
close-up magic.
I don't see that.
You know what? Maybe I'm thinking of a different character.
I think you're thinking of someone else
I must be.
in another universe.
Right, exactly.
And what did you get there? So, Shoshana. Oh, you got an 18. All right.
Nice.
So yeah, she manages to crack it open. Get in there. You don't break the glass or anything. Go ahead, Jason. Give me your security test.
Boop, 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 boop.
16. All right, you just barely got it.
Whew.
Which tells you how hard that was. But you also got a 6. So yes, you managed. You managed to get it. Oh wait, no, what am I taking? You're not cracking it. What am I saying?
I thought they were.
I'm
just
off
going
on
up
a
to the
different.
second floor.
Yeah, we're going up to the second
Yeah. Okay, I gotcha.
I
Because
had
I,
the
was like,
plan
this seems
wrong.
like the glass is cracked. What are we breaking into?
No. You go upstairs. You don't. Neither of you need to
The
make it happen.
prosecco cap.
We could still use those rolls for searching, though, right?
I will let you. We'll see if they come up.
All right, if it come up. Smart.
So you get up on the second floor. You look. There's no one in the hallway. You actually, it's about lunchtime at this time, which is actually advantageous to you because either people are in the kitchens and doing something there, or they're taking the service elevators down to the restaurant, or they're on break. So you can try and sneak around. What I do need, I guess, is a stealth test from each of you, which would be dexterity. Just, I assume you're trying to be quiet and not noticed, correct?
Just
Yeah, until we're noticed, then we'll be loud.
Dexterity.
Right. Okay, so let's start with those. A 9. Okay.
Hold on, sorry, I'm getting there.
You know what? I said I would let you use those rolls if possible. So I'm going to be extra kind here and give you, Shoshana, I'm going to give you your previous roll minus the sleight of hand focus, which gives you a 16. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
But I need one from Troy.
Yeah, where am I going to find that on the character sheet?
Dexterity, front page.
There we go. I found it. There we go.
Just straight dexterity. Just click on dexterity.
Yep.
14. That's good too. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and make one roll here off to the side.
We can see.
Yeah, you can, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so
okay, good.
3, 6 roll for me. All right. So you what room are you trying to go to? You know all of the. You can ask about rooms, whatever you want to. What?
Oh yeah. I think we want to just with quickness go to wherever there might be some administrative setup or like the desk with the corkboard that has all the notes on it.
There's an office that looks like it's Chen's office, head of security. It's right next to the security room itself, so that's a little scary. But
the security room is where all the security folks are watching cameras and things.
Yeah, there's a couple guys in there basically just watching cameras, which includes this level, but actually probably doesn't for the most part. They're going to be watching the ones on the ground.
That's right. We're in Tal's bathing suits. We have a cover.
Right.
We have a cover.
Right. That's exactly.
There are also their offices set up for both of the sort of Ronaldo has an office. And the people running the convention have temporary offices set up as well.
All right, I'm going to just suggest that we do a sweep of the space in as quick and a manner as possible, quick and thorough. And
so offices that would be Egley, who's the head director of the collective, Laura Tremblay, his co-director, Mr. Chen, head of security. Those would probably be your 3 best bets if you're looking to get that. Those are the 3 people who had higher levels of security that you couldn't access previously. So
that sounds exactly like what I would say that we would do.
So which of those 3 do you want to hit?
What do you think, Sophie? Should we go with the big director or should we go with the security?
Well, I would say if anyone were to accidentally leave passwords out, it would probably be the director.
I think so. Yeah.
Egley's. Okay. You get there. His door's unlocked. You manage to slip in there. You're both going to start looking around. I presume looking for codes. So give me a perception searching test. So if you have searching, you can use that. If not, then just give me perception.
Hey.
You found something. Okay. Both of you are looking around. His office is fairly Spartan because it's clearly it seems to be a temporary office. Though in looking at it, it's surprising how many little knickknacks he has here. And he's got a lot of little strange, not strange, but little statuettes and such, and trinkets that look like they're from different cultures around the world. There's a lot of books on UFOs and supernatural phenomena, but you're flipping around and you do find on a sticky pad right on his computer there's a 4-digit number which is 7713.
Well, we were close.
We were close.
All right, we better get down and get to our friends.
You want to do anything else while you're here, or are you just slipping right down?
What do you think?
I'm just asking.
I mean, let's give another little once around and see if
Okay.
anything
Yeah.
odd.
What,
Can I
what,
get
what are
into
you
the
looking
computer?
for? I guess at this point, are you trying to get on his computer?
We're looking for any incriminating information, any interest in tooth related subjects.
You are still on that tooth. We will not let that
It's
go.
fine.
I
He's
kind
the
of
one-
want to just do like a vibes check in the area, like
Okay.
just a general for me, just like a Sophie just wants to do a walk around and be like, you know what, I'm pretty good picking out when like something looks a little off. I might not know why, but like and just do like, and I guess it'd probably be just like a perception check and see.
Yeah, go ahead and make another
See?
perception check. You're just looking for anything that's off. I got
Yeah,
you.
anything that kind of just like, if there's anything that just catches my eye.
It resonates off the vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the only thing you find is that there is like a clipboard with it looks like names and contact information and all that kind of stuff for all of the attendees of the convention. And you notice Millie's name, and there's a line through it. Amir Delgado and Kiko Macabre, both their names are both circled. You're not sure why.
Are there any other names that are circled?
No, none of the other names are there, though. Some of them are highlighted, and others aren't. Like with highlighter. It was done when it was printed out, though. And the names that are all of your names are highlighted in the highlighted list. All of the most of the guests have their names are highlighted. Like you people and the other people presenting and such. The attendees, none of those are highlighted, and not even all of the guests, just most of them. Oh, and there's a question mark next to Dr. Elizabeth Jones.
All right.
Interesting.
I'll show Jason that.
Yeah. Well, wow, that's. I wonder why we're highlighted. You say most of the guests are highlighted. I'm looking at
Most of them are, yes.
I mean,
Interesting.
it could be highlighting as we arrive. I mean, I don't know if that sounds.
Not most of them. About half the guests are highlighted.
It seems interesting to me that they've got Millie crossed off. That strikes me as a little.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Millie was a
Distressing.
guest. I mean, we're not a guest. She was an attendee, not a guest. And let me change that. About half the guests are highlighted.
Oh, so we have people who are attending that aren't guests, and guests that are also attending.
Yes, but there's attendees who are just there. They're just there. They're not presenters. You know, there's the people who were invited to present and to be a part of the conference.
Okay,
and then there are the convention attendees. Your special guests.
Okay, so yeah, clearly these are people that they're paying extra special attention to. That's good to know. It is still strange to me they've got Millie's name scratched off like that. It just seems, I don't know what. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Do we want to run downstairs and let them know what we're doing, and then get into wherever Millie might be?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So you all go back downstairs. Gather. Were the others of you doing anything else downstairs, or just waiting for them to come down?
I was going to talk to the Nigerian lady.
Right, you did mention that. Okay, so you get. She's kind of busy, but you can get a couple minutes with her.
Basically, what I'm just trying to get is the feel of where she stands. Is she a innocent bystander, or does she know something about Millie's disappearance or anything like that?
Just trying to get a feel for that. You have empathy.
I do.
Oh no, actually, you have investigation. That is
Yeah.
what that is for. Give me an investigation test.
All right. So, let's talk. You, me. It's just you and me and the walls here.
Yep. Well, sort of.
Right. Sorry about, dude. I'm sorry about this. I got so many damn Right, here we go.
Where are we? Okay. I don't know. Okay. 15 and 3 stunt points. All right. So you talk with her for a few moments, and at a certain point, she's like, hey, look, you're asking a lot of questions. I'm not going to be able to answer those questions for you. In fact, I should tell you, the people who hired us want people who aren't going to be answering questions. Do you understand what I mean?
Completely.
So I don't know what you're doing or what you're up to, but you should probably stop asking so many questions. If you want to meet for drinks tonight, I'll be out on the
just
veranda.
So I don't get into trouble, who should I never ask questions to?
I honestly don't know. But definitely the co-directors, definitely Mr. Chen. Probably Ronaldo.
Gotcha. I appreciate that.
But the people who are hired here were specifically hired to be people who don't talk. So
even when other people's lives in danger?
I'm just telling you what I know.
I understand. But I'm one of those people who can't sit by while people...
I don't think anyone's life's in danger. I have to go. She goes and continues doing her job.
And that's why Felix is a bachelor.
There is that. All right. So everybody gets downstairs. You're all going to go downstairs. You get on the elevator. You try the code. I'm assuming, unless anything else is happening. Anybody else doing anything?
Nope. We're going to the elevator.
Okay.
Now you found the code. Cool.
Yep.
I'm assuming we're changing our clothes first.
I don't know. Are you?
Okay, I guess not. Let's go.
You could use the "we're lost" excuse again.
There we go. Oh, we could try it. Yeah, Sophie and I are wearing our bathing
Well,
suits.
you all are. You're all in your swimsuits.
Oh,
okay, but I'm gonna put shoes on.
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah. You can.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm gonna put tap shoes on.
Are you going and changing because you all went down to the beach?
If one of us does,
I went to the beach, but not in my swim stuff.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I did.
I don't do.
I went in my
stuff.
full.
All right,
night
3 of
suit.
you are in swimsuits. Felix is not. You get on. It's like I said, most of the people were in the restaurant at this point. One of you does have a have a panel you're supposed to be doing in about an hour. I think I said 1 and 4 or the 2 times.
Yeah, I had it at 4. I had one at 4.
Somebody else had one with the security one. Sophie's was at 1, or somebody's security one.
It could have been me. Yeah.
Anyway,
Feels like it.
Yeah, I don't have any security.
You go down the elevator. Ding. Door opens up. Slides open. See a dimly lit room beyond. It's concrete. You went down a good ways, you feel like. It looks like an auxiliary security room, basically. There's some desks along the wall with computers and with computer screens with showing all the places in the building, just like it would be in the regular security center. There is also a trolley on the far, like a push cart kind of thing on the far side of the wall. But on it looks to be a plastic body bag, probably with someone in it or something.
Oh no.
There is a door out of here as well.
I look at the bag.
Okay.
Open the bag.
There are lockers down here too.
Okay.
A few lockers as well.
We're all horrified and looking at the body bag.
You're all staring at the body bag. Okay.
Yeah.
You look at the bag.
I open the bag.
Oh, you open the bag. Zip. He slides it open. It comes back, and you see Millie.
Oh no. How did she die?
She looks not moving or breathing.
I check her pulse just to be.
No pulse.
Oh.
Is she cold?
Yes.
Oh.
Man.
Can we see any sort of how she might have
Somebody
moved on to the next?
maybe like forensics or medicine.
I got forensics.
Anybody's kind of forensics or medicine, they can make a test.
I am going to make a forensic test.
Okay. Anybody else have anything that makes sense for that?
Mathematics, I suppose that will help.
17.
What's that? Mathematics?
Acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics. 17 someone's. It takes a minute, but it looks like it looks like there was an injection recently in her arm. You can't tell for sure, but that could be the cause of death.
Oh man, maybe she's like totally. Never mind.
Does it look like an overdose?
See, I'm glad you said it because
Could be a streetwise test.
Yeah.
She was right-handed, and the injection is in her at her right elbow, right arm.
Right elbow.
right arm. Sorry, yeah,
Okay.
like right. Which seems unlikely that someone would inject themselves. Plus, I will say you also look her over in the usual spots. She has no signs of like injection points or anything like that.
Okay, so
like she's a regular user.
Team, what have we found?
Yeah, y'all. I don't think this is...
I think it's time for us to go. Is what I think.
Yeah, I think this is looking like murder.
See, kidnapped. What did I say?
Are we go? Like, do you mean go off the island, or should we
mean,
try to find out what's going on here?
I say we. Oh, go ahead.
How far is the trolley goes down?
It's not a trolley. It's like a push cart.
It's, yeah, like we put food on, you know.
But a large one, but her body. It's large. Her body's on top of it.
Yeah. So what is the other ways out of this room?
There is one door out of here. There are also some lockers in here that have locks on them. A couple of them have locks on them, but just padlocks. There is a door. It does not appear to be locked in any way. It's actually a double door. It pushes open.
I just want to crack open a door and look through. I don't want to push through.
You see a very long corridor that looks like it slopes up slightly, and I mean it's very long.
Is it
like,
rough hewn?
No, it's concrete.
Really?
Are there doors, or is it just a long?
You don't see any doors along the side of it. It goes long enough that it slopes up, and it goes long enough that it goes out. You can't see how far.
Can we crack open the other door and take a look?
They're both the same. It's a double door.
I thought it would. No, I thought that you said there was the double doors.
There's a double door.
Just the one,
meant that they are double doors. There's double doors, security center, and lockers, and the body on a cart.
So,
Well, that's a long hallway. It's pretty weird. I hope it's not some kind of a, I don't know, waterway, or I just don't want to drown down here.
Everybody give me a perception test. And go ahead if you need. But we're gonna wrap up here in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, you're fine.
Some good rolls.
All right.
woohoo.
The 16s, and Felix notices even. You notice as soon as it starts to happen, there is an elevator. Shows what floor the elevator's on, and your elevator starts going up. Like
Okay.
someone called it.
So we're going in the tunnel, and we're going down that way.
Well, it could be just
Great.
anyone calling for anything, but when it gets to the top floor, you see it start
and
coming
I'm
back.
just
up.
down here.
We better get a move on it. Do we stand
Great.
here and fight, or we go down the tunnel, this hallway?
You're
I'm
about 30
in a
seconds
bikini.
before they get down here.
Down to the
Right.
tunnel. I'm
Yeah,
gonna make it down
I
the
want to know
tunnel.
what's down that
Zip.
timeline.
All right.
I zip up the body bag again,
Okay.
and then head down to the tunnel.
Okay. So you're all going into the tunnel. I think this is an excellent point for us to break, and we should be able to.
I do
continue
too,
after
I
the
do
next
too.
question.
I do too. Yeah.
A tunnel hanger.
A tunnel hanger.
Well, you did
I
find
like
a
it.
corpse, so
That's true. Poor Millie.
Yeah.
Time to cut to commercial.
Awesome.
Dang.
next time
Yeah.
on. And I think we have. May, if you're able to okay this, we're looking at the 5th, January 5th.
Oh, please.
That's the final.
Same
You're doing-
time.
Same time.
Same place.
Same place. We might get, if we can, maybe 2.5-ish hours next time. But
let me
go
check real quick because I think
if we do want to do that, we have to. I'm sorry. Go ahead, May.
I'm just trying to check. I might be working a con that weekend, and survey says I am working a con that weekend.
What's the?
That's Friday through Monday, huh?
How about the Thursday before? Like what is that? The 4th?
The 4th.
I could do that.
Okay. No, not you.
I can't do a Thursday. Sorry.
Okay. How do we feel about the next? Yeah.
I could do the 29th, the Friday before that, but that might be too close to holidays for.
It's not a bother for me, but
not a bother for me either.
I don't care. I don't do New Year's Eve, so.
Yeah, it's for amateurs.
Amateur hour.
Close.
No, it's not good for you.
It's going to be cutting it close.
Got a thing.
Well, Baltimore.
When are you leaving? Or when are you coming back, I guess?
The weekend. Next weekend.
I love how he's like.
And that's supposed to be, no, I'm trying to decide that. I tell you what. Yeah, let's do 29th. Let's do 29th.
Okay.
All right.
My Baltimore
29th it is, same time, and so I want to thank everybody for watching. Even when you get off to a rocky start, you'll when you're playing one of our titles, you'll find a corpse.
Yep, you found a corpse,
or 2, or 5,
or ours. We'll save that for the next one.
look, put us in the next book and then you find Team Spooky here in a tree.
Exactly.
The
zombie remains.
What could go wrong? We're totally unarmed going down a dark.
I don't think I've ended a a Cthulhu game of any kind or a horror game of any time with everybody or most people in their bathing suits. That will be a new.
We like to make Cthulhu a little sexy.
Yeah.
Look, method acting. That's right. You got to commit to the story.
And we're committed.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry we had a rough start there, but here we are.
Yeah, we'll make it.
We're moving into the finale.
All right, we'll keep you posted. We'll stay tuned for the calendar date, and then have a great weekend, everyone. Bye.
Same bad time, same bad channel.